Hey, welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gaming Wednesday lunch stream. Oh, God. So many streams, I'm losing my mind. But welcome. What is the lunch stream? This is where we kind of hang out with you great folks during your lunch stream, give you something to listen to, maybe ask us a question, do some fun stuff, and for the next hour, just kind of bring you some enjoyment in your doldrum of your day. Welcome to the Wednesday lunch stream. It's Hump Day. Welcome on all. If you have questions, go ahead and put those in there, and we will scoop those up. And we will scoop that up by our one and only, the apprentice, Saintly Red, who is here today.
Hey.
What's going on, partner?
Not too much.
There you go. And then also joining us from the RSG crew is our boy Grim.
How's it going?
What's going on with you? And then, of course, last but not least, we got two more people from his own channel, Xylo Takedown. We got Xylo here.
What's up, everybody?
And after his recent appearance of Sorry Darty yesterday, which was a big hit, the one and only Mike Hunt.
Good afternoon.
That's right. Mike's on his way home. He's fighting the traffics.
And I have man flu.
You have what?
Man flu.
Why is it gotta be
it's
a
like
man flu?
But because it's like normal flu for women, but it's 10 times worse because it's a man.
Okay, I didn't know that flu had gender.
Yes, it does. Man flu. Far worse than normal flu.
Right. It's Luke the Rocker's birthday. Happy birthday, Luke the Rocker. Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, Ouchie. But welcome again. Saintly's here, and he's going to be scooping up. We don't have a roster review, so we'll be able to do more questions today. We are doing another fun thing we're going to try out today. What is it we're going to be doing there, Saintly? You're kind of the man with the plan today.
Today we're going to try using this botnik.org. It's this creative text AI thing where you start sentences and it will adaptively give you more options as you go.
Okay, so we're going to start that here in a few minutes. So what's going on in the game? Well, we're getting ready for May the 4th week. They're already starting to do announcements where there's certain shards. I deleted the message.
Bonus drops.
Yeah, Graham, you know what they're saying about that, right?
Kind of. It's for certain areas like light side, dark side, and Cantina. They're giving away special shards for characters. Hold on, let me pull up the patch notes real quick.
It's like no matter which one you do, you have a chance of pulling additional character shards, right?
Is it Holdo?
Well, for Cantina, it's different.
Stuff like that.
It's not character shards.
Yeah, what's Cantina?
That's the
I think it's
Guild event
event.
tokens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's going to make Cantina that much better for farming right now. Or maybe even if you're doing it on mods, possibly too as well.
If Finn is not here today, and will not be here for about 5 or 6 days, because Finn's on his way. Oh, there he is. He's in chat. He says, do stuff, get stuff. Finn, just get to your brother's place. Nobody wants to hear from you. Go have fun with the marriage and enjoy life and drink and be merry. And hopefully you find a woman that you can settle down with that will look at your poor collection and be like, no, that's got to go. No, hopefully you don't. I hope you find a woman that's like, Star Wars, I love Star Wars.
Here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately, that the chances are that might actually be a misconception. It might not be a woman.
What?
No, I'm just saying that, if it's Star Wars, I know that women love Star Wars, but some men pretend to be women and say those things.
Well, then you punch them in the face.
Normally the giveaway is a beard.
Yeah. Or an Adam's apple.
Yes, Adam's apple. Or a penis.
That's right. That's science.
That's not a woman, it's a man, baby.
It's a man. That's my mother.
Yeah.
You got the bitch, she's very mannish.
The Austin Powers way of checking one's sexuality.
God, God. So does anybody have? So this is just the start. I'm sure they're going to be doing more stuff. So do we know what they're doing?
Yeah. It says all light side hard nodes will have a chance to drop shards from Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum, Chirrut Imwe, and Amelin Holdo.
Very nice.
And then the dark side hard nodes will have a chance to drop Darth Nihilus shards, Director Krennic shards, or Gar Saxon shards.
Kind of cool.
And then the Cantina nodes are the guild event tokens.
So that's just the one of many announcements, I'm sure, for May the 4th. I'm sure we'll have double drops and some other things going on. So it's going to be a big deal. I know they're going to be giving away some OG Han shards if you log in from May the 4th to the 11th. Yeah, that's kind of cool. On top of what's a monthly reward, things, shards are giving away. So that's kind of cool.
And there's the expensive Omega packs. They'll be back for a few days.
Yep.
Minimum 9 Omegas.
Yep.
I'll be buying all those.
So maybe you need OG Han to get back to the future Han.
But only if you've got a DeLorean that does.
There's no DeLoreans in Star Wars, so there's that. Let's see. How did everybody's territory wars go yesterday? I know we won. Mike, did you guys win?
No, we got stomped.
Did you really?
Really, really. We got really badly stomped. We're gonna we're reappraising our defenses. We've been going a lot with the JTR wall, and the JTR wall, of course, just like if you look at Arena, JTR falls, doesn't she? Because everything can. Yeah, so we're gonna have a look at that, drop those, and just use her on offense rather than defense. I think
that's a smart move.
So yeah, we had to do the same with Night Sisters as well, because there was when Night Sisters first came out, everyone was running them on defense, and now mostly it's you use your Night Sisters to take down the JTR walls.
Yeah, if you use Night Sisters on defense, you end up losing hardcore to guys that held on to their Imperial Trooper teams, like me.
Yep.
I specifically keep my Imperial Troopers out of defense, so if there are Night Sisters, I can use it there.
Yeah. And you can use them for other areas too. So, so how did you do, Grim? Did you guys win?
Oh, dude, this territory battle was awesome. We were losing at first up until about it came down to the wire, man. We had like 3 teams left in this one zone. If we beat this zone, we'd win by 14 points.
Oh,
and it came down to the last 3 minutes. Wow. And we finally took it down. Wow. Won by 14 points.
Wow. Okay. Stanley, did you guys win?
Oh yeah, we decimated the other side.
Nice. Yeah, we had a really good battle. They hit our second to last zone, and we'd already cleared them, and they just could not get to that last Emperor Palpatine zone. So it was a good match. It really was, and I forgot who we were facing, but it was really good. Kudos to those guys. And now we go for our second territory war battle. And I did not save my Zeta that I earned yesterday. I put it on Asajj. I'm finishing up Night Sisters. I'm going to get them rocking and rolling. So that team I can use in territory wars more offensively. So there's that. And yeah. So that being said, let's see here. Do we want to go into this thing? Let's start off with the fun thing, and then we can do questions the rest of the time. Does that sound good to you guys?
We actually got a roster to do.
No, we're not getting rosters dropped on us last minute, goddammit.
It's Vistara's. Okay,
we'll do Vistar. If I can get Skype to work for him, that is. And it's not working. This is Where's the roster review? It's in here? Okay.
Yeah. This is my T-Money's guildmates.
I swear, Mike, you need to get a new razor. It's driving me crazy.
I was just about to
We talked
say,
about this yesterday with Swear Daughter.
I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I'm no longer driving. The bad news is I am about to walk into Sweary Daughter.
Okay, everybody, hold on to your potatoes.
Oh, it will be. I need to pick up milk first. So,
all right, so we're not into Swear Daughter land yet.
Not yet,
okay,
but I will give you heads up as I'll do my David Attenborough thing. Well, grapple me, great nut. Actually,
all right, and all right, so we got the roster review up. Looks totally fine in PvP, so PvP is not the issue.
Yeah, it says mods and Sith raid teams is what he's looking for, or she.
So we can look at mods. I'll pull up his characters and we'll see what he's doing, how he's doing. All right, so I'm just looking just general characters real quick.
Secondary speed mods.
Let's see, got most of the key components. Mother Tiles and Massage. Let's see. Oh boy. So if we look at, the JTR got all the components. So good there. Let's see, Leslie Han says good for phase 3. Good, Gear 11, 7-star Hermit Yoda, so that's really good. Let's see, Troopers. Troopers look really good.
How about his first order?
Okay, let's look at first order. Yeah, I was looking at some of those other ones. So, let's see, first order. Got Trooper Gear 12. That's really good. Let's see, first order. I'm not seeing any. Okay, there's first order TIE Fighter Pilot Gear 11.
It's only Gear 8.
Yeah, Cruise Gear 8. So, got to get the first order. Looks like that's the team you need to really work on.
Yeah,
first order officers 9.
And that's going to be a great territory war defense team, and it's a Sith raid team too.
Yep, you get a double and territory battles. I mean, dark side territory battles. I mean, they're pretty disgusting.
Going
in.
First order stormtrooper. Oh, you're going in. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, he's going in.
Oh, it's relatively quiet.
Quiet. Too quiet. The answer's the above.
That's not a good thing.
They're both staring at their phones. It might be safe. Oh God, no, it's not.
Oh God.
Take a piece of action.
Oh my God. I hear daughters.
It doesn't do it for me. I'm not making you all drinks. I've literally just walked through the door. YouTube says make your dad a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Fairy Daughter says fuck off.
Oh God.
There we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I really should come with a health warning, shouldn't I?
Oh my God. She has locked on Mike and is pulling us in with her sweariness. Please get out of there.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna run to the hills, Forrest.
That's right. God.
All right.
For a daughter, it's just.
Bring us up a cup of tea, please. Yeah, I am.
We've passed. Have we gotten past the danger, Mike?
Not yet.
Oh God.
You. Oh.
I was the last person to make off the drink. It doesn't matter. It's Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, how many times have I made you a cookie and how many times have you made me a tea? Probably
And that was a little brief insight into my world.
You're a brave man, Mike. You're a brave man.
Yeah.
Good
SAS, mate. In and out with trying to have a smaller footfall as possible. Yay! Did it.
Oh, thank God. Thank the maker. Jesus.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Breathe again.
We've cleared the obstacle. Achievement unlocked. All right. Yeah, First Order definitely is a team I'm seeing that needs some work. That will really help you in so many areas. First Order Executioner, I can tell they're working on. So we got to get crew in the lot going. Vestor, that's who I'd say go for next, because it looks like your other teams are really solid. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that. I mean, you got a lot of the pieces you need. Troopers look great. JTR team looks great. Rogue One looks great. I mean,
might want to work on his bounty hunters.
Okay, bounty hunters. There's another team you got to work on, which I think we were all in that boat. I mean,
oh yeah,
that involves a slight investment, though, doesn't it?
Just a little bit. Yeah. Stun cuffs and crap on Greedo and
Dengar.
Yeah,
lots of carbon.
I just had my brain melted because I'm like, oh my God.
But it's worth it. It's worth it.
It'll be definitely worth
also the omegas on the payouts too. All those extra omegas you're gonna need.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. So brutal. Oh God.
It is worth it though, except for Cad Bane. He sucks.
Yeah. Don't bother Cad Bane. Now, Zam is still pretty viable. You can use her.
Zam's great.
Yeah. And she can still get the contract rewards, so that's a plus.
Absolutely. All right, so that's that. So we looked at his roster. So those gives you some teams that you definitely need to work on. Hi, Goosey, Lisa Capusi. How are we looking on the mods? What are you seeing?
I am feeling inadequate.
Okay, so then
these mods.
And we're done.
But are you seeing anything? Because obviously he's modding his arena team, right? Because he's number 1 in top 10, so there's not an issue there. But anything that sticks out where you're looking at a mod like, why is that there, or anything like that?
Not really. Looks like it's mostly on his Sith raid teams, like Anasaj and Talzin, JTR, BB-8,
yep,
Vistas. So I think the mods are set up pretty decent.
Yeah, so really his mods are fine, his arena team is fine. The roster looks really solid. You've got to get First Order and Bounty Hunters as your 2 next pieces of the pie going. Yeah, everything looks pretty good to me.
Nice roster.
Yeah, really good roster, Vestra. Just keep working on those pieces, and then I think you'd be good. But you've got the pieces for the Sith raid. You got JTR, you've got, the Death Trooper Checksmux team. You've got pieces, troopers. So your teams are fine. Looks like your mods are fine. You could probably add that crew team in there and have a 4th team, so you can really have 4 teams that you can be using, and you'll get a lot of stuff that you can use. So absolutely, I like it. Okay, now
for something completely different.
Hours later. All right, Sanely, are you ready to do this?
Yep.
Okay, so you kind of tell us what we're doing, and we'll rock and roll and make it happen.
Okay, first I'm going to read off an example for what this botnik can do. Today we're going to look through Halloween safety tips.
Okay.
Okay, so, hey kids, follow all of our horrifying Halloween safety tips to the letter this Halloween, or you and your parents won't be safe. Candlelit pumpkins may lead to permanent vision loss. Don't see them. Never carve your children unless you know that they're the candy ghoul. Dad is available to join you kids if you need an older zombie. On the big day, destroy your child's costume. Say it was the work of dead cultist druids. Tampering with experiences is a big part of being a parent. Look out! There are excited youth out in the street and people from Austria with markers.
Oh.
The Bible says that children love when we dress them like pumpkins and eat their regular clothes.
What?
Trick another family into planning a safe route for you and your kids. Never return the favor.
What? Oh my God.
Fireman costumes are the only flame-resistant costumes at the Halloween store. Others will be walking into death. Children should never carve your neighbors unless they are shaped like pumpkins.
What?
Beep beep, make a costume for your car. Choose something scary and distracting. Fun for all drivers. Reminder, children should know that night infections remain as dangerous and illegal as ever.
Oh, hell no.
A diseased old lantern is not something to celebrate.
Diseased old lantern.
That's it.
God. Now, these aren't Mad Libs. This is just us creating a story, right?
Yep.
Okay, so have you decided on which one you... I let Stanley pick it, so whichever one he thought was going to be good. So, Stanley, which one have we decided to go with?
I couldn't really pick.
Oh, let's go to the Jerry Seinfeld one.
All right, go for it.
So how does this work?
Well, just start going and we'll figure it out.
I don't know how this works. I mean, what do you mean just get... I don't know how to start. What are we starting? So we pick Jerry Seinfeld, and then what do we do?
Let's see. We got it pulled up, right?
I don't have it pulled up, no.
Well, you need to pull it up.
Oh, for the love of God.
Everybody can see.
I don't want them to... Aren't we just reading a story, creating a story, and then we'll read it?
Well, then we should have done that ahead of time.
Oh, for God's sakes, Finn, you know what?
You know the best thing about Halloween? It's the day before my birthday.
Ooh.
Is it really?
It really is.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So Finn failed us epically again. So I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. I guess we read that as an example, but like
the one up, go up a little bit.
What's that?
Just scroll up, and it'll bring you to the Botnik website.
God. Well, that's the Halloween safety tip one.
There was one before that I posted.
Did you?
The Botnik one, right?
Hmm?
Oh, okay.
Okay, just click on home.
I got it. All
okay.
Right. Botnik is community runners, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we're going to do choose a voice. We said Jerry Seinfeld stand up.
Okay, Finn says that we should cover up the top half with the game screen so you can't see what words you have compiled.
What? Shut up, Finn! Okay. So I selected, so... Okay, Jerry Seinfeld startup. This. I don't know what we're doing.
Did you press start?
But yeah, it's loading. Give me a second. I don't know what it... Okay.
It's not my iPhone.
What?
Showing a timer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you.
My dad gave me a load of singles, and there is a Conway Twitty in there. I have a Conway Twitty single.
It's working on my end.
Well, I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. You know what? No, we're not doing this. This is ridiculous. We didn't have... I thought this would be something crazier.
You could just try again tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow is going to be Galactic War Thursday, where I just do Galactic War. We run certain teams and stuff like that. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Finn failed, so I don't know what this is. So I'm not sitting here being quiet trying to figure this out. Why we do this? So we'll set this. Good. We'll try this again at another date, and when I figure out what the hell this is.
I think you should give it to Finn to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that monkey butt turd burglar do it.
Exactly.
I mean,
you should do it while eating pulled Ewok.
I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna go to his room and unstuff his porg. See how he likes that.
Could try it again tonight on the stream.
No, really, I don't want to. Oh my god. Alright, so you know what? We're just gonna do some questions. So oh my god. I can't believe it. I thought it was something you just pulled up, maybe you put in some responses. I don't know what that is. Good lord. This is what happens when Finn just throws stuff and then goes on vacation to spend time with his family who's getting married. God. Okay. I don't know what the hell that is. I think it may need to be running Google. I figure that. So there's some technical stuff we got to figure out on that stuff before we do it. It looks cool. I just don't know what the hell it is. What's the deal with this app? I want to know. All right, Stanley, you have some questions lined up for us, brother.
Yep.
All right, let's
Bing Skymaster. Question is: Emmeline Holdo worth the farm for Resistance, and is she viable in JTR Arena Team?
What do you think, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Loki, real quick, Loki's got that video on, what was it, JTR, BB-8, Poe, Visas Mar, and R2, I think it was. And he had full autoed that team, too. Or no, I'm sorry, Holdo, and it was Holdo in there with Visas Mar and Poe Dameron. So R2 wasn't in the mix on that one, but he full autoed the current meta with that team too as well. So it just shows how viable of a tank she is with that faction. Plus, she's really good in P1 of the Sith raid.
Yes, she is. So yeah,
she dazes, she heals. Yeah,
she's a hard node farm, and you know I'm still sticking to my 3 right now. I'm not doing Holdo and Rose, but I'm doing with the extended, hard node, you can get 8 now. So I'm doing Talzin, Wicked, Zombie, and that's even with refreshes, that's a lot of energy. So and crystals. So I'm sticking with that. So that's where I'm kind of sticking towards.
Also, there's you can find some concepts with some good mods, and even if she's a 4-star gear 11, you can put her on some defensive concept teams on Territory Wars.
Yeah, that's a possibility. So, but if you're going for them, just know they're hard node foes. I mean, I'm doing Talzin, Wicked, and Zombie, and I mean I'm getting average 2 to 3 shards each pull a day. So, and I'm not refreshing. I'm just getting the energy I need for those 3. It's like that's a lot of energy. Talzin alone is 160 because it's 20 a pop, right? Same thing with Wicked. So it's like that's 320, and then it's a lot. So, but yeah, I think she'll be good. I mean, she's not if you're farming her, great. She's a positive to your team. It's not extraordinary, but she's really. Yeah, that's right, Stanley. I saw what you wrote.
She allows for you to run 2 resistance teams.
She does. Well, both of them do.
Yep.
If you think about it, because I think Loki was telling me that Rose with Finn on that team, you go like Finn, Poe, Trooper, R2 and Rose and dominate, and then you can go JTR, BB-8, Holdo,
Stick Ray and
Ray. What was it? I missed somebody.
Pilot.
Or no, I think I can't remember. But it was something combination like that to go back and look at who he used. But it basically gives you 2 resistance teams, and that's disgusting. So, all right, next question.
Clayton Benjamin. Question: My climb in Fleet Arena is getting hard. Should I start to put Zetas on my pilots, or should I wait until the rework?
No. That's not. No. You don't Zeta pilots for ever for the fact that they can help you in ships. You Zeta pilots because they're really good in arena and other areas for you, right? That's what the Zeta's main purpose. I mean, if you Zeta pilot, you get a couple speeds, some other stuff. It's not. I mean, it helps, but it's not going to be a be all end all thing, right? Like if you're doing Throns, you're doing it because you need Thrawn, and it helps your team that you're using, right? If you know. Some of the Zetas I have, it's just the way it worked out, right? It has nothing to do with what if I was looking at their ship.
Right.
You know,
most of the crew. I mean, other than like crew and
I mean, let's look at crew real quick. I can pull it up. Let's look at crew and say should we Zeta or not Zeta. It's that simple, right? Well, if I can find the damn thing. Oh, there it is.
For a perfect example, I just put the unique on crew yesterday, and I already noticed a big difference on a ship alone.
So Kylo Ren, you want both of his, right? Awesome ship, but his Zeta's on him, yes, right? Darth Vader, yeah, if you do his leader ability, absolutely, because he's still, you know, especially for newer players, a character you can pick up quick, and he's really great at still soloing, you know, the Rancor raid, and as a newer player, that'll help you out, makes a ship viable. Kylo Ren,
if you run him under Phasma, I mean,
I have him. It's okay, you know.
Run him under Phasma instead of crew, and he's awesome.
He's awesome, but it's not necessary right anymore. It was back in the day, but his Zeta is not that necessary, and his ship's really good, you know. But it's a hard ship to get, so I would say that's it's up to you, but not necessary. Jen, yes, you need her Zeta because. Let me tell you, I have badass Rogue One team, and I have those times where I give 113 out of 114 because that final battle and light side territory battles, I get all elites and they just wreck me. Maul's ship is amazing, but his Zeta is not needed, right? It's good for a Sith team, but again, now Grand Admiral Thrawn's kind of an exception because he is a capital fleet commander, right? And his Zeta is great. Do you need his Zeta? No, but it's a good Zeta, right? So go ahead.
I was just going to say it's a great Zeta for running him as a lead. If you do the lead Zeta, that's the one that exposes as soon as health's removed or protection's removed.
Right.
So all your events they don't have protection, which means as soon as you hit them, you expose them, which can. You know, if you're having troubles and you can spare the Zeta and execute tricks, may come back into play with the new ship setups, with just because of the speed and aspect of it. It's one that, you know, as long as you utilize it's which I suppose you could argue for all of them, but that's one that I would definitely consider.
Yeah, and it's good for sheet, and I mean it's a good Zeta overall, right? Boba Fett with the bounty hunter reworks, yes, right. It helps his ship, but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Cassian Andor, kind of necessary. You want the Rogue One team to work, you gotta have a seat on Cassian Andor. It's not a priority, but it really, if once you get those main Zetas done and you start going down the line, it's a really good Zeta. Zeta Finn, no, I don't need to say more. First Order Stormtrooper, it's a necessary Zeta to make the First Order team really disgusting. Do you need it? It can still be okay? Yeah, it can be okay, right? But boy, does it make a difference. You know, and you just go down the line, you look at this, and you're just like, okay, you know, that's how you kind of figure out. But you're doing it for the characters. Ships is just more of a bonus. That's kind of how you have to look at it, right? And you can prioritize by characters and everything. I mean, some of these, Kylo Ren and Mass, his Zetas are amazing, and it really helps the ship. It's that's how you have to kind of evaluate. For crew, if you want to waste a Zeta on a character on a ship that
I'd say the gearing is probably more important for
gear makes a big difference
than the Zetas.
So Zetas are a rare commodity and they're hard to get, and you should be very particular about who you put those on. And really, Zetas are for other areas of the game. All right, next question.
Loading away.
And that's why we stress so much, putting a couple of Zetas on your arena team first.
Yes.
And then it kind of trickle effects through your roster. And to note the question again, you focus your Zetas on your arena team and pile up a good amount of Zetas on your arena team till you're comfortable with your rank. And then you start to look at what Zetas are going to benefit you from every aspect of the game first, in my opinion. Territory wars, territory battles, anything, raids, especially the raids. Most people are looking towards, the Zetas that they need now for the Sith raid, to add to their roster. So again, look from every aspect of the game first.
All right.
I have 7 by 92. Question: with double Zeta EP, shall I use potency or protection cross mod? I know that abilities have 100% potency from Warrior's video plus his lead, of course. Thoughts? I'm running single tank.
Protection. Because Palps is squishy.
Yeah.
You don't need potency.
That, and you can always put potencies like on your, secondary statistics with speed and stuff like that.
Right.
You want him to be as beefy as you can, and the Zeta, it only gives you 8k protection is what we usually speculate, but the more protection you're giving him, the more that's going to stack up.
Yeah, but protection. I would go protection. All right, next question.
Luke Thyrocker. Question: I put Zetas on Emperor Palpatine and Darth Nihilus finally.
Yay.
But soon Sith Trooper Scion and Sith Trooper are too undergeared. So who should I use instead? Shore and Shore Trooper?
You can use Shore. It's a good holdover until you can get those two going. I don't have a problem with that.
GK?
I put GK on defense, and then when I'm doing offense, I'm using OG Han, no tank, and just going in there and just using my speed to overcome teams. But you could use General Kenobi fine on defense, and then on certain teams, like if I'm facing a JTR team, I'll put General Kenobi in. I don't need OG Han in there. But if I'm facing another Alps team, I'll put OG Han in there, stun Vader, and then I win. That's just kind of unless RNG screws me, which has happened. I don't know how some of the times it's like dodge, but they're deep. Why? But
that happened to me today in Fleet Arena.
I know, it's crazy.
The opponent's bigs dodged like 4 shots in a row.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just the way it works sometimes. That random number generator. We gotta hate it. But it's just a part of the game that you have to kind of account for. The unknown of what will happen. But if you don't have General Kenobi, then Shore's totally fine until you get, I would say, work on Scion. Get him up as soon as you can and put him in that team. It really helps with that team work really well. Because if Vader goes before your Vader, your Nihilus is going to go before them, and then you just barely blocked all of them. All right, next question.
Kamil Buhalski. Question: I almost have enough mats for my second Zeta. Any suggestion who I should put the Zeta on? I run Zeta, Emperor Palpatine lead, Thrawn, Tarkin, Vader, GK, ebb and flow maybe, or maybe gear up R2 and do number crunch.
Well, number crunch is a good one. But if you're going to put a substitute in your arena team, I'd get Nihilus in there. If you have a really high Nihilus, you should be using him. And I like the Zeta on Nihilus unique. It really helps with getting extra turn meter and stuff like that. Anybody else thoughts on this?
Nihilus unique is a great one. It's kind of understated, but the damage it does, and it assists the entire team.
Yeah, I like Nihilus on that one too because it gives you the ability to beat your opponent's turn first. It's kind of like putting Han Solo in on offense like Ranger does in a sense, but it also gives you some more statistics for Nihilus as well. It's a great team.
And the other one to look at would be Thrawn, because you're going to get through his capital ship, and a lot of people use Thrawn as a lead for TW.
Sure, you could definitely go with his ebb and flow. It's a good one.
Yeah, I have ebb and flow, and I don't have his lead, and you notice a big difference in just his character alone once you do ebb and flow, and it benefits the ship alone.
Sure.
Sorry.
Oh God, I hear. So I swear, daughter. Oh God.
Run, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, different rooms of them as well.
What is it?
But their voices are so powerful.
Yep, I can't wait, man. Bosk is gonna be awesome.
Well, they're being civil at the moment. They're not on the hunt. Oh my God.
They're just operating at normal level at the moment.
Okay.
This is just them conversing.
Right. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Mike, get your
One of
tea
them has...
and get the hell out of there.
Oh, mate, you don't know how I am trying to do that.
You know, we're going to start feeding them bourbon or something, knock them out.
It's just, no. Them and alcohol's not a good combination.
If you
they
give
just
them more,
talk more
and
squeakier.
No, you get it to where they just pass out.
Mm.
Not a little bit where they're party girls, but a lot to where they're drooling on themselves.
Yeah. I find them mallet much quicker.
Give them a Valium or something.
Oh
God. Oh, Mike, get the hell out of there.
Yes.
Make me drinks.
Ranger's telling me to get out. Don't make me spill my tea.
Un-British.
There we are. It's done.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry about that.
Okay, we survived. We survived.
Stealthily do it, but yeah, no.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Hey, Galactic Bounty Special Event starts in 4 days. More bounties.
3 days, isn't it? Doesn't it start the same day as the Boss K thing?
Nope.
4 days, 14 hours. Boss starts in 1 day, 14 hours.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Yes. It gives everyone that wants to wail on him the opportunity of going for the...
gearing him up.
Gear him up, Zeta him. And
that's why I held on to a Zeta. I'm gonna be Zeta-ing him once I unlock him.
Sisters. I gotta do it. I got to do it.
I'm sitting on 27 at the moment.
Shut up, Mike. Nobody likes you.
Mats.
Well, at least you're not be Mats, who has hundreds.
Exactly. And I just held on to it in case Boss K is good.
Boss! It's not Boss K, you limey butthole.
Yes. Him as well.
Oh, God.
Boss K is
no,
Bosk's
that's wrong,
twin.
Mike. Oh, Bosk, not Boss K.
Tits is going to have to school you, too.
All right, seriously, Tits, get in here. Damn it. Mike needs some English lessons. We need can't deal with this. Our next question, please.
Nathaniel Morgan, can you make 2 Night Sister teams for Darkside territory battles?
No.
Not really. I don't see it. I mean, let's say you split them up and use a different. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, you could do. I mean, like,
and you really don't need to, because let's say you got your Trooper team, if you got your Palpatine team, right? You get a First Order team and a Night Sister team. That's 4 viable teams. So let's say that one day they're asked for a lot of Night Sisters. Well, you still get your crew sitting there that can go do stuff, and then you're still okay. You know.
I mean, I was thinking you could maybe drop out if you were to run Talzin lead and Talia, because you'd have to keep old Daka with a Sarge for your main team. Maybe put a GK in there. Give them all retribution.
Well, let's say, this is for Darkside territory battle, so you don't have a General Kenobi that you can throw in there.
Oh, territory battles. Right. Sorry, I was thinking.
This is not territory wars. It's just territory battles. I mean, territory wars, you don't want to do it, and territory battles, you just don't know. Don't do it.
I was thinking Sith Raid.
I mean, like Ranger said, you got enough dark side factions to where you can spread them out, and you don't need 2 Night Sister teams for territory battles. So,
Word. Okay, next question.
Darth Braves question: I have zombie at gear 7 with 2 gear pieces. Is that too high to be squishy, or would it be better to take her higher?
If you didn't get any protection for it, it should be okay. I think it's, I don't remember which pieces it are, but
Wait.
I think if you're at 8, it's too high. So I think he's just right.
Well, you can get away with gear 7. It's recommended gear 6. You can go gear 6 with all gear pieces, just don't upgrade her. But, once you get past gear 7, you're better off going full on, tanky zombie. Because after that, he can survive fracture. Or she can survive fracture.
Plus, now that, bounty hunters are out, having a squishy zombie doesn't really benefit you as much, if you ask me. But if you have a beefier zombie, it kind of benefits you a little more if you're running Night Sisters in Phase 4 for the Sith Raid. So that's a plus to look at.
Yeah, I'm only keeping mine squishy at the moment because I'm still farming her, and Talon's not ready yet. My Night Sisters are not ready yet. So it helps them tremendously having a squishy zombie. However, once my Night Sisters are on gear 11, then I'm going to go full in on zombie. It just doesn't make sense for me not to, have her done as well. Make her super duper fast so she's taunting, and just let the team rock and roll. So, but you got to make that assessment as, if your Night Sisters are weak, having a weak zombie will help you because you're getting all that turn meter from her death and stuff. But once your Night Sisters are like gear 11, gear 12, and you got the Zetas and stuff, then you can go a little bit stronger zombie, right? Because really a weak zombie with a team like that, it's just.
Here's the thing, though. Raid bosses and the raid ads enjoy going after the squishiest character.
Right. You still want to keep her squishy, but you can still you can still make her get her gear 10, 11, but still make her the squishiest, right? By the mods you put on, right? And so that
use your 3 dot and 4 dot mods there.
Sure. And then just go in there like zombie die, and then you're like wee.
Yep.
She's just important in her death, so you want to make her. You can still make her squishy, but still be viable for the Sith raid. You just got to play around with it. So,
if you're always healing in Phase 4, then even having a squishy zombie or a heavy zombie, either way, the time in between where she's not taunting and hitting the rest of the team, you're constantly healing and benefiting from the turn meter that way.
Yep. I mean, especially once you get. I mean, I just did the second. Zeta on Asajj. So really, next one will be Talzin's unique, and then we'll just rock and roll from there. Then I'll do Daka, and then Night Sister will be done. So really, it's just gearing them up now. So I've got Asajj 11, and I'm about to make Daka to 11, and then I'm taking the other ones to 11 as well. So once they all gear 11, then I'll have all the main teams that I need, and then I'm going to start taking them all to gear 12, one tune at a time. So that's really going to be my focus.
I think Daka's Zeta is probably a better priority for the raids in general because you're getting a better healing effect out of her and some more survivability. I mean,
well, it's what you want to do with it though. I mean, Talzin's,
the turn meter gain's amazing.
So I mean, I still think Doc is the 4th Zeta you do on that team, but people have different opinions, and that's okay. All right, next question.
You
going to say something, Mike? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to repeat what you just said there. So, but what I do have to do is hop off. I'm sorry.
Oh God, swear daughter's she's gone too far this time. Get her, Mike.
Yeah, I'll go do that. But thank you for having me, and good luck with your territory wars, everybody.
Yeah, kick ass and take
they're about to start again.
You too. Take care, Mike.
Take care. Bye.
Oi.
Wait.
But yeah, everybody's allowed their opinions. They're wrong, but
that's your opinion.
Man.
Me. Okay, next question.
Nathaniel Miller. Anyone else saving their crystals to make sure they can do maximum refresh during the bonus days?
I'm just going to buy some crystals for that because I'm trying to finish I've been working on my Fox. He's about done, and then after that, I don't really care. because really it's just, where's my executioner? He was here somewhere. Oh, he's climbed up. I lost him. Oh, there he is. So he's about to be 7 stars. I've got him gear 10. He's about to be gear 11. He will be going on the first order team. I can tell you that right now. I was going to try to have him ready for this territory war, but the last 2 pieces to get him to gear 11, it's like you need the Mark 9 Fabritech, and then these Mark, no. So yeah, he'll be going on. Maybe not for this territory war, but he's definitely going on there. And he's about to be gear 11, so he can go jump on that team. And he'll be 7. So I'll wait for tomorrow for the refresh, and then really the only thing I have left to work for Cantina will just be like, I could do Spirit, maybe, but I think I'm going to finish up my crew. I've got 2 crew guys left, and that's Super Pooper Trooper and Imperial Super Commando and Geo Spy. That's just to get their stars, right? You see they're already gear 7. I don't care if they go higher than that right now. They're not a priority. Mm-hmm. But I've got a lot of characters I've got gear 7 stars. I just haven't done anything with them, mainly because I'm holding on to my credits. Got 35 million credits, so I'm waiting to see. I've been looking at mods, but the mod store has not put out anything that I've wanted at all. I'm not buying anything but A mods with a speed secondary. If it's got a speed secondary of 4 or 5, then I'll make the investment. If not, nope.
See, I'm saving my ship credits.
Oh, I am too. I've got I'm done with ships. All my ships, other than the 3 that are 5-star that I need to get up, but I switched to 1,000 of them. They're all 85. I don't have really, other than when I eventually go with 7 stars with those. But I mean, hell, it's not a lot of credits, right? So I'm just saving those for, again, mods. So I'm saving my ship credits as well, for just like you are. So,
well, I'm not spending it on mods. I'm saving it because I don't want to be lost without a cause and no ship credits when the ship change comes.
Behind the curb.
Like, I'm going out of my way and I'm actually finishing up my ships. I'm 7-starring all of them and gearing up all the pilots, getting ready for the ship change.
Yep. All right. Next question.
Be more fet. Question around the corn. What is everyone's next Zeta?
Greedo. That's going to be my next one.
1,000.
I'm not sure, but I think I'm going to go for a bounty hunter Zeta.
That's fine. Cool. All right. Next question.
Number 2. Question in regards to First Order. What is the Zeta priority? Running crew, First Order officer, First Order stormtrooper, Kylo, and foe.
So Zeta priority is first 2 on crew, then First Order stormtrooper, and then down the line. But you really don't need it for pilot. It's nice, but I get by with just crew and First Order stormtrooper. But
I don't know. I went cruise leadership, then I went First Order stormtroopers, then I went back to. I'm gonna be going back to cruise unique.
I crew because it was an auto taunt right off the bat, So I was like, okay, and so I mean, there's debate on that, but you just kind of decide what will work best for you. I'm partial to having crew with both Zetas first, and then First Order stormtrooper. Because Scarred gives you a lot of really good stuff. You need his leader to make the First Order team work, first of all. So there's no debate. Crew's leader ability is number 1. Then you have to decide which one you want tanking. If you want to have. But the reason I went with crew first is because it's an auto taunt. First Order stormtrooper is not. Although you need his as well because of all the stuff that it does. But I wanted that auto taunt first. Crew countering and stuff.
Exactly that. And I mean, like, the only reason why I didn't do it was because my First Order stormtrooper wasn't where I want him to be at, as opposed to my crew being gear 12. So he's going to be able to take more damage and keep regenerating.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting.
So that's why it benefited me in that position.
All right. Next question.
Ski Trooper, what is the turn order for EP lead? Thrawn, Scion, Nihilus, and Tank.
The what?
What, there's no Vader in there?
Like, no, Vader's the fastest. He's already implying Vader's the fastest.
Oh, okay.
So what's the turn meter? So I'd say, like, Thrawn, the Nihilus, Scion, EP.
Nihilus doesn't need a lot of speed, because every time Scion gets debuffed, Nihilus gains turn meter. So you don't really need Nihilus that fast.
It's
Thrawn,
Vader.
Thrawn, EP.
Yeah, Thrawn will be your fastest no matter what, because he just has more speed than Vader. I mean, you want your Vader, if you can get him in the 230s, that's good. You want him in the 240s minimum to be viable. Then you want Thrawn going, and then you do a turn meter switch with Nihilus. Because if your Vader goes first, then Thrawn before they.
He's not using Vader.
He's not using Vader.
Apparently.
That's a bad idea.
Bad idea.
Whoa.
Vader is the fuel for the EP team.
Big time. I mean, I'm trying to think of what he's trying to do there. So, because if their Vader goes, because he's not running Vader, it hits. That means there's his Scion or his Nihilus goes before any of them. However, if you don't have any debuffs on the team, you're rolling the dice on whether you can get ability, reduction on their characters.
Here's the thing, though. Going up against another EP lead that has Vader, you will lose with that team that he just described.
Yeah,
because Vader's gonna go, and you're just gonna sit there and watch your team get vaporized.
Right. Well, he does have Scion though, so his Nihilus is gonna go, but I don't think it's being as effective either, because again, you don't have any debuffs on. So it's kind of like
his Scion will go down before the Enrage too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is Vader will throw up his DOT, throw his Culling Blade, then Thrawn is gonna go and more than likely fracture Scion, making him absolutely useless. And then your team's gonna fall apart. That's just how it's gonna end up working. You need Vader on there to make your team go.
Yeah, we'll have to look at more into that.
Hit up in the Discord.
Let's see. Let's read some of the chat. What's the next question?
Be more fet. Question, is the uncleansable target lock / plague combo working as intended, or will it get fixed?
I didn't know it wasn't working as intended.
It is working as intended.
Yeah. I mean, what are they implying that how it's not working? I mean,
in order to get rid of plague, you need to get full health. That's how you get rid of it. You can't just cleanse it away.
No. Okay. All right. Revenator Loki did not leave a few weeks ago. He'll be on tonight. He's super busy. He's been doing some family stuff.
I think I know.
Go ahead.
I think I know what they're talking about. Is what people do is they're running IPD with Mother Talzin. Mother Talzin puts up plague. Then IPD uses the target lock, and then they can't dispel target lock because plague blocks it.
Oh,
it blocks the dispel. Yes, that is working as intended.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, it's an annoying combo.
All right, one more question, then one in the day.
Ryuk, can Special Forces pilot replace the officer?
No. Officer is a key component of the First Order team. He gives turn meter. His hits to give turn meter. I mean, you basically just run him where he is doing his hit, gives turn meter to somebody, and also you're just pumping First Order Stormtrooper with turn meter because you want your First Order Stormtrooper to basically do his thing. I mean, Kylo Ren's there to just speed up the team and then do his counter, right? So there's any AoE, stuff like that, yada, 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 right? And then your Special Forces TIE Fighter or TIE Fighter is just there for damage, right? But it's the same thing for your Executioner or your Xylo, you've got to have officer in there. You cannot run that team. In my opinion, it doesn't work as well because officer is pretty pimp. He does a lot of great stuff.
Oh, officer's amazing, man.
Yeah, I mean that dude he's a must. You must have him. Give me a file when ready. All right, so that's all that we have time for today. Oh, you're talking about Loki and Guild leaving. Yeah, Loki did leave. He's with the Wallet Warriors now. I thought they were talking about like the show. I'm like, Loki didn't leave the show? What are you talking about? What's the deal with Loki? He didn't leave. But yes, thank you guys for hanging out with us. If we didn't get any questions, hey, tonight, bring your questions to the RSG stream. It's Wednesday night. We're going to be doing our weekly Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news and notes and breaking it all down to what it means. And we always answer all the questions at the end of the stream that we get provided. Should be a lot of stuff to talk about, and we're going to break it all down for you. So, best way to know about it is to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and then also give us a thumbs up and everything that helps support the channel. It really helps the channel grow, and we are really growing because of you, awesome, amazing people. We really appreciate it. We'll do shout outs. We got some really funny stuff planned for tonight. Just to make you guys giggle and have a good time. So. Yeah, so make sure you do that. Check us out. And then, of course, we'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Galactic War Thursday, where basically we'll look at different teams and we'll do them in Galactic War. And we can talk about them, and that'll be what we do for Thursday. And then Friday, I think we'll do clean Mad Libs. We're not going to be doing dirty Mad Libs, but we'll do clean Mad Libs. I don't know how this is going to work. This is Finn's idea. And we'll see how that goes, but we'll try to get this site working for next Wednesday because I'm not sure what we were trying to accomplish, but we're trying to change things up, keep it entertaining for you guys. Sometimes we'll do stuff, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, and we'll just keep trying so you guys can laugh and have something to listen to while you're doing your daily duties. So, all right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure. Oh, Xylo, did you want to pip your stuff?
Yeah, then they know where I'm at.
Okay, yeah, they've been listening long enough.
Thank you.
It's linked below. But thanks to Grim the mechanic, Stanley Red the apprentice, Mike was on. So thank you, Mike, for being here. You can check out his at Mike Star Wars Galaxy here, SWGIH. And check out his videos. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and stuff. So everyone have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later on. Peace.